Hey skiers, I'm Jeff from skiessentials.com.
I'm Bob. How's it going?
Welcome back to our Top 5 Fridays ski industry news videos. I feel like this will be shorter than last week.
Perhaps less contentious.
Yes. We don't have as polarizing a topic as Stowe parking passes.
I don't think that's a polarizing topic. I think it was just no one likes it. there wasn't a positive side.
But I guess now that we're here, you're a proud owner of a new Stowe parking pass.
I feel like I'm one of a very select few.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Paying for convenience, not more than that.
No, it's going to be useful.
Yeah. No, I'll probably start up my own little Uber company and
Right.
bring people to the mountain.
Bob's Stowe taxi.
Yeah. It'll be gratuity based.
Just get in the bed of the truck.
Yeah, get in the truck and let's go skiing.
Like $5 gets you a seat in the bed of the truck. $15 gets you a seat in the back seat of your truck. $30 you get to sit shotgun.
The trick is though, I'm not bringing you home.
Oh no! Once you're there,
once you're there, you're on your own.
No, don't do that.
Okay.
And let's just get right into the news. I don't think we've got. Well, I suppose we should touch base on comparison videos. We had to push this week's comparison video back, so next week we'll actually have 2 comparisons, which will be fun, doubling up in a week. So we'll have that women's 100 millimeter comparison on Tuesday, pending any unforeseen circumstances, and then we'll have another men's comparison on Thursday. So I guess let us know in the comments if you have a strong opinion whether you want us to go really narrow or really wide with the men's comparison, because that's pretty much what's left.
Right. It's 80 or under or 110.
10 or over.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let us know. Happy to go either direction. If we see a trend in the comments, then we'll go in that direction.
Sounds fun.
And now we can get right into the week's news. So first topic of the week, we got an interview with Mikaela Shiffrin from the Associated Press. She is planning on competing in potentially more events than ever before. Previously, the most World Cup events that Mikaela Shiffrin has raced in a single season is 26. She is planning on doing all of the slalom and giant slalom races, which I believe totals up to 21. And then she's planning on doing more Super G than in any past season, and it sounds like just kind of a smattering of downhill races. And we also got kind of some insights into the fact that she gets a lot of enjoyment out of Super G racing, and I think it's important for somebody like Mikaela Shiffrin to have somewhere that they can find some fun.
Right. She's won it all.
Right.
No one's going to fault her for wanting to do something that she enjoys doing.
Right. Yeah.
And
go have fun.
Also, I feel like doing those speed events helps your technical events.
I think so too.
It's all good practice.
Yep. So, yeah, it could be a great season to watch Mikaela Shiffrin. I can't think of a season where it wasn't a good season to watch Mikaela Shiffrin.
Right.
So, I think we can pretty confidently say that she'll be fun to watch.
And it's about as smooth as it gets. Pretty impressive.
No, she's an incredible skier. And then sticking on the competition theme, which feels appropriate because we're entering the ski season pretty soon. We're going to be talking about competition results and all that stuff. The Freeride World Tour has announced their official 2023 calendar. No major surprises. We'll be in Kicking Horse. I won't be there. They will be in Kicking Horse January 13th to 18th. Then they head over to Spain January 28th to February 2nd. Andorra February 4th to the 9th. So some real back-to-back events in there. And then fast forward a little bit to March 11th to 17th in Austria. And then they will conclude in Verbier as they always do.
They doing that playoff thing again?
Yeah, so good question, Bob.
Thanks.
So those first 3 events are basically what they consider kind of the regular season.
Yeah.
And then they go into that, I don't remember exactly how it works, but that sort of playoff style for the last 2. So if you've never watched the Freeride World Tour, if you haven't followed it through the season, I would strongly encourage you to do so because it's got to be one of the most entertaining forms of competitive skiing right now.
They go big and fast.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it keeps you on the edge of your seat for sure.
Yeah. And also like the technology involved with their filming and stuff like that's pretty cool. And that's
Yeah.
come a long way.
Totally. Yeah. No, so check that out. Always excited for an upcoming Freeride World Tour season. And then moving away from the competition side of the news, third topic of the week, Park City lift mechanics are following in Ski Patrol's footsteps in an effort to unionize. If successful, they would organize as Park City Lift Maintenance Professional Union, which feels like a natural title. And I don't think it's surprising to anybody why they would be doing this, but they're citing low wages, specifically inappropriate for the cost of living in the area, dangerous work conditions, as well as understaffing, which can only amplify a dangerous work situation. So,
yeah, and just like the Ski Patrol, I mean, a 100% necessary occupation for
100, yeah, right.
safe and efficient resort operations.
Yeah, I was thinking about that while I was reading this. Are they the most important and also most uncelebrated position on the mountain?
That's a strong argument for that. Yeah.
It's got to be close.
Yeah.
Like no one gets like excited about lift mechanics.
Right.
Like you see a lot of like content and material about ski patrollers because it's like an interesting story to tell, and
Right.
you don't see nearly as many stories about like the famous lift mechanic of X resort.
Patrol is certainly a more romantic profession.
Right.
Than lift maintenance.
But as we know, as people that live here in Stowe, lift mechanics are really important.
Yeah.
We've had some notorious lifts for breaking a lot.
Right.
And we've had some great shout out to Brooke.
Right.
If it wasn't for Brooke, we'd have at least some amount of fewer ski runs. I don't know exactly how to qualify that, but yeah, lift mechanics are really important. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. It's also kind of feels like the trend that the industry is going.
Yeah, certainly redefining like what essential work is for a ski resort.
Right, which I think is great.
Yeah.
I think in the long run, this will be healthy for the industry as a whole. And then this is pretty unique. Colorado's Camp Hale has officially been named a national monument.
Yeah, you and I both lived in Breckenridge. The 10th Mountain Division, all of that heritage and history was really well steeped in that area.
Yep.
Camp Hale, I don't know if you ever went that way. If you go 70 and then take a left after Vail down through Minturn. And so Camp Hale is past Minturn, south on, I think it's 91 or whatever it is, but like right at the base of the Mount of the Holy Cross, and just this old army camp where the 10th Mountain Division really started. And so now they're making it a national monument, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, really cool.
Yep.
So if you live out in that area, maybe go visit our nation's newest national monument.
Yeah, and there's also like even the Vermont Ski Museum here, but the Colorado Ski Museum, I don't know if you ever went into that when you were out there. It's pretty cool.
I did not do either of those things, unfortunately.
Just a ton of information on 10th Mountain Division.
It's a really cool history. Yeah. So pretty quick little fourth topic there. And then finally we have our edits of the week. First is Clag Monsters from Line Skis at Grand Targhee. We watched most of this together, Bob. Pretty good edit.
Good edit. Very interesting and fun.
Yeah. Very like high energy.
Yep, good music.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Some good skiers in there too.
Yeah.
I liked some of the jumps that they built. And then second edit, we have Hugo Burval, a Kimbo love letter. So this is kind of a throwback to Kimbo sessions from the end of last season. Very, very creative skier. Does a lot of knuckle tricks and presses and all those things that I'm not very good at. And then this one's very creative. I love the editing in this. we have Pursuit of Pleasure from the Black Crows team. And Black Crows they're making some waves right now, I would say.
They seem to have a cool little production squad
Yeah.
there, and
Yep.
they're just creative, like you said. I mean, I think they just kind of are taking the canvas and running with it, which is great.
Yeah. Good skis.
Yep.
Their outerwear looks impressive to me. Some good athletes on their team. I think they got a lot of momentum behind that Black Crows brand right now.
Yep, I agree.
So that's it for this week's Top 5 Friday. Like I said, a little shorter than last week. We didn't have to go back and forth for 10 minutes, but still parking. So I hope everyone has a fantastic weekend. Certainly a limit to the number of warm weekends that we have left here in Vermont.
Tomorrow looks nice, but then
Yep.
not so much after that.
Yep. So if where you live is anything like where we live, I hope you get outside this weekend, enjoy some warmer weather, because we got cold weather and snow right around the corner.
Sure looks like it.
Which I'm excited about, but I like the summer activities too.
I would do summer all over again if I could.
This one went by fast.
Yeah.
That's for sure. So have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you next week.
Bye.